1.4 million Americans are diagnosed with diabetes every year. Type 1 diabetes, a lifelong disease with no cure, affects about 1 in 400 children.
For some children, a diagnosis comes only after they experience a potentially life-threatening condition. That's what happened recently to a 15-month-old girl from Harrison.
Yeah, the community is rallying around the toddler's family, providing round-the-clock care for a lifelong disease that has no cure. News Center Maine's Vivian Lee shows us more from Harrison.
Steve and Sam Knox will never forget watching their daughter Maci literally fade away before their very eyes.
She was working so hard to breathe that she really couldn't even wake up anymore. She had started kind of going out of it.
Last month, after Maci woke up with breathing problems, her parents took her to a local hospital. Doctors initially thought it was a lung infection. The next day, the toddler was worse. She was becoming unresponsive, and her lips were turning blue as her parents rushed her back to the hospital.
As a parent, you know, you're sorry. You're just kind of looking at her like, is she gonna die?
Tests revealed that Maci had diabetic ketoacidosis, or DKA, a serious life-threatening condition that can lead to diabetic coma or even death. DKA can happen to anyone with diabetes. It is the most common among patients with type 1 diabetes. DKA is caused by an overload of ketones created when fat is broken down for energy in the blood. According to the American Diabetes Association, more than half of the time when a child is first diagnosed with diabetes, it is because they are experiencing DKA.
Her uncontrolled sugars had been brewing for so long and we didn't know about it. Her body essentially just started fighting itself. And so as a last resort, you know, the brain kind of shuts everything down just to preserve what it can.
The little girl was comatose when she was rushed by ambulance to Barbara Bush Children's Hospital, where she spent 5 days in the pediatric intensive care unit.
Somebody that young, you know, you don't think they should have to go through something like that.
Hey, baby.
Type 1 diabetes can be treated with insulin. Maci responded well and regained consciousness. Meanwhile, her parents are doing everything they can to keep her safe at home while also caring for 2 boys, 7-year-old Croy and 4-year-old Arlo. Sam, who is a nurse, says that requires checking and monitoring Maci's sugars 24 hours a day.
I know. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All done.
Maci also receives injections throughout the day before big meals, and she's also been fitted with a pump that delivers insulin throughout the day via a small tube just under the skin. Sam had previously cut back on her work schedule to make sure Arlo, who has autism, gets to a special needs preschool and therapy treatments. A GoFundMe has been set up to help the family deal with a mountain of hospital and medical bills.
And the response has been incredible, and we're, you know, super thankful for any help that anybody could give.
Generosities from friends to strangers is easing the financial burden on this family, ensuring their little girl is on the right path to managing a lifelong disease. In Harrison, Vivian Lee, News Center, Maine.
We'll have more information on DKA and diabetes, plus the GoFundMe set up to help Maci's family. Just head on over to our website or the News Center Maine app.